today that we could play a fun math game and we could work on sorting and counting and identifying some numbers and then work on some turn-taking skills. So for this game today, you need a deck of cards, and then you can either use some Post-it notes or some little pieces of paper, a pen, and if you didn't have a deck of cards, you could use some paper that you just cut, and you could make the numbers 4 1s, 4 2s, 4 3s, and 4 4s, and then just use pieces of paper for the part that we're going to lay out on the table. And you'll see what that looks like more here in a second. So kids, what your job is first is you need to go through your deck of cards and you need to look for the number 4. There should be 4 of them. 3, there should be 4 of those. 2, there should be 4 of those. And then a letter A. Now A we're going to use as the number 1 because a deck of cards does not have a number 1. So the letter A that's in here is going to stand for our number 1. Okay? It only has one shape on it. So that's going to stand for 1. So let's do a couple. That first one's a J. That's not even a number. That's a letter J. It's not letter A, so we're going to put it in that pile. We're not going to use that for that part of the game. We're going to use it for something else. So there's a number, and if you don't know how many that is, you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our first number 4. So let's put it in that pile. Okay, we're going to use those. Now I have this number. What number is that? 1, 2, 2. We're going to use that one. It goes there with the 4. Whoa, that's a big one. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 10. That's not an A or a 2 or 3 or a 4, so it goes in the other pile. So now you can go through and you can sort your cards into those 2 piles. Just remember, if it's a 4, a 3, or a 2, or a letter A, then it goes into this pile. Everything else, there's one of those letter A's. See how it just has one diamond on there? So we're going to call that our 1. And everything else goes in this other pile. All right, once you get those 2 piles sorted out, A, 2, 3, and 4, you're going to set over here. And then the rest of these, you are going to make a pathway. So you're going to need 2 lines. And you need them to be exactly across from each other. Can you guys see how I'm doing that? How I'm laying them out across from each other? I'm actually going to move this down a little bit. This is a long pathway. It can be like a road. You can pretend it's a sidewalk. You could make 2 curvy lines. They wouldn't have to be straight. It can be on the floor, on a table, on your bed. It's up to you. Now, if you wanted to play this with more people, then you could use a second deck of cards. And you would need to do the same thing with that deck of cards. You'd need to go through and take out all your A's, your 2's, your 3's, and your 4's, and add them to this pile, and then use the rest of the cards to make more pathways, so you will have enough. Okay? The goal is to practice your counting skills, and then identifying your numbers, and then using this to count how many spaces you're going to move. Okay? So, we've created a pathway. Now this is where the fun game starts. So all of you guys are at home, and I've had a lot of parents text me and tell me how much you guys miss your friends. So I thought it would be fun to maybe play a game with your friends, even though your friends aren't really there. So I've got a whole bunch of animals here. I think you guys probably have a lot of these things at your house. If not, you could use anything. You could use a spoon. You could use a sock. You could use whatever you have around your house. But I have some animals, okay? I've got this cute little pink pony here, and I am going to have that be me. So I have a sticky note here, and like I said, you could use a piece of paper and write your name on it. And I want you guys to practice writing your friends' names. So I'm gonna write my name, Mrs. Miller, with M on my paper. You guys remember my name, how to spell my name? Those two M's. Okay, and I'm gonna set it down in front of one of the lines and put my my little pony there on top of that. Now I need someone to play against. Let me think. Well, I've got a cow here, and I know somebody in my classroom who loved cows. Cash, you want to be my cow? I'm going to play against Cash. So I'm going to tear off one of my Post-it notes and write Cash's name. K-A-S-H. So you guys can try and sound out your friends' names. Some of you might even remember how to spell them, which I bet your parents could help you do that too. Okay? So there's Cash. There's my cow. And there's me. So now we're going to take turns flipping over cards. But I'm going to have to be both people. So I'm going to let Cash go first. Okay? So here I am. I'm Cash. And Cash turned over a number 1, 2, 3. So he's going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Now it's my turn. And I got a number 2. 1, 2. I'm going to put that in my pile so I remember how far I have to go. Can you guys count with me? 1, 2. Now whose turn is it? It's Cash's again. He drew a letter A. Do you guys remember how many that was? How many diamonds are there? 1 diamond, so he moves 1 space. There you go, Cash, 1. Now it's my turn again. And what did I get? I got 1, 2. So I'm going to move how many spaces? 2. 1, 2. Oh, it's Cash's turn. What did he get? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's my turn. I got a 4 too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we're even. We're right across from each other. Oh, Cash got another letter A. That was a, how many is that? 1. He's going to move 1 space. Now it's my turn. Oh, I got an A too. I have 1. We're still even. Oh, Cash, you're making this a good game. He got 1, 2, 3. He's going to move 3 spots. Count with me, guys. 1, 2, 3. Now it's my turn. Can you guys believe that? I got a 3 too. 1, 2, 3. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to move this a little bit so you guys can see the end of the game. There we go. Now it's Cash's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're almost to the end. I got a 1, 2. Oh no. 1, 2. Cash is ahead of me. I'll move some of the other animals out of the way so you guys can see that. There we go. All right, Cash got, that's a 1. Oh, I hope I, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, Cash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he got a 2. 1, 2. Cash is the winner. That's okay. That was a lot of fun. So, if you didn't even want to use yourself, you could use 2 of your friends. Like I said, you could have more. You could use another deck and play with several friends at once. And you could use anything. I showed you I have my cow and my pony. I've got some cars. I've got a snake. Ugh. Got a big old dinosaur. Ooh, Aiden would like that one. Got some horses. I got a pig. So anything like that you could use. You just need a deck of cards and then any toys you have. And if you didn't have any toys, you could use things like a pen, anything like that. But I really want you guys to practice writing your friends' names on here. Try and remember how to spell them. If you can't, then maybe your mom or dad can help you with that, or grandma or grandpa, whoever is there at your house with you at the time. And then the cards. If you also wanted to use a dice and roll the dice, you could do that too, to move, if you had some dice. I wasn't sure if everybody had dice at home, but I was pretty sure everybody probably had a deck of cards. So, all right, well, you guys have fun playing this game, and I'll see you again soon.